St. Valentine's Day has mixed emotions for many. It's a time of joy, of love, of giving and receiving. It can also be a day of sadness and of grief too. I'm proposing that we change it up and instead we celebrate the love we have for ourselves. No one ever needs to miss out on a Valentine again. In today's episode, I'm sharing 3 simple acts of self-love that you can do today. Let's begin. Well, hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the Project Joyful podcast. I'm your host, Tracy, your medical herbalist and high performance coach. So, hey, Project Joyful isn't just about being happy. It's about consciously creating a life you love. It's about remembering how to reconnect with your soul-centered joy. You know, that joy that comes from doing what you love, from living on purpose, and from being in a life that allows you to experience deep joy moment by moment. So hey, let's get started, shall we? So, Valentine's Day is almost upon us. For some, it's a celebration of love or presents, or it can be an irritating reminder of what's not in our lives right now. And for some, the commercialization of it just takes the joy right out of it. Here's the thing. Our external world often reflects our internal world. The love in our external world can be a reflection of the love we feel for ourselves. Feeling taken for granted in your relationship? Where do you not appreciate the wonderfulness that is you? How do you take care of your body? What do you say to your body? Is there a correlation? Today we're talking about 3 easy to implement processes that can be a way of saying, I'm enough. Okay, so the first process requires a mirror. Gaze into that mirror and just notice the thoughts that are circling inside of your head right now. Don't judge them, just notice them. Now, when you notice a thought that's not helpful, repeat this phrase. Stop it. You can even add your name to the end to really get the attention of your subconscious. So, for example, stop it, Tracy. Now that you've interrupted the pattern, insert a thought that's more empowering. Now, you'll need to be vigilant with this one. Every time you become aware of an unhelpful thought, stop it. Then insert something that serves you better. Okay, so the next step builds on from the last. This time, when you gaze in the mirror, look deeply into your eyes and say, I love you. Be prepared to land a few stop-its if anything unhelpful comes up. Do this every day. Make remembering to do it easy by linking it to something that's already a habit. So, for example, just after you've brushed your teeth, look in the mirror and say, I love you. Do this at least 3 times and really let it land, let it in. You can expand this by telling each part of your body that you love it. Now, this is especially powerful when it's said to an area that you haven't loved in the past, like a wobbly tum, for example. And my third tip, it's around experiencing even more joy in your life on a daily basis. What was the last thing that you did or experienced that touched your soul, or filled your heart, or caused you to laugh out loud? Do you have a photo or a song that's linked to that experience? If you do, make sure it's saved to your phone. If a day's gone by and there wasn't a magic moment in that day, put that song on or spend some time soaking up that image. And if you don't have a photo or it's not associated with a sound or a song, write about it or draw something that connects you to it and keep that in your phone. You can take a picture of it or keep it in a special, easy-to-find place. Flooding your body with positive emotions is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. A magic morning, afternoon, or evening makes for a magical day. More than 3 magical days in a week, you've got yourself a magical week. You get where I'm going with this. Ever wonder how you get to the 31st of December and you look back and you say, that was a good year? It's about experiencing the ups and the downs and keeping those magical moments stacked in your emotional body. If you try to avoid the downs, you'll never know the ups, and that awareness makes the ups oh so much sweeter. So there you have it. 3 simple ingredients to boost your self-care, and in doing so, build your self-love. I'm wishing you a very happy, soul-filled St. Valentine's Day. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now. Hey, thanks for listening to today's podcast. Can I ask you a favour? If our conversation spoke to you today, could you please take a moment to leave a 5-star review? Your review will help people discover this podcast, and together we can create a world where there's even more love and more laughter. And if you want to hear more from the Project Joyful podcast, just click the subscribe button. Bye for now.